Alright guys, welcome back to WMMA Scene Now with your host Chuck Stevenson. We're going to be doing another fight review for you. We're going back to Bellator 215 in the 145 pounds division. Amanda, the Lady Killer Bell, coming in at 5-5. She's taking on Amber Leibrock, coming in at 3-2. You're looking at this fight and you see them standing, weigh-in pictures and everything, and Leibrock had an obvious height and reach height advantage, 5'11 to 5'8, and it looked even bigger than that. Apparently the reach advantage wasn't that great, but I mean, just the height difference gave Leibrock what should have been a distinct advantage. So first minute or so of the first round, little bit of a feeling out. Amanda Bell went for a high kick and slipped on it, but Leibrock let her back up. Leibrock was constantly on the outside. She was trying to come in with her punches over the top, and then duck out of them. And she did okay at first. At one point, she wasn't paying attention to where she was going, because Amber Leibrock was light on her feet. She was circling around. Amanda Bell was very flat-footed, coming forward, and just constantly pressing the action, keeping her hands up and ready to go. Leibrock was circling around on the outside, looking to pick her shots, but she wasn't paying attention to where she was going, and got cornered by Bell, and a clinch ensued from there. But Leibrock was able to overcome it and get back out and start over again. So one thing I kept noticing with Leibrock, as she was playing the outside touch and go game with Bell, was that Leibrock was overextending herself too much. I mean, she'd reach way in on her punches, and it allowed Bell to really counter her a lot. So Leibrock was just, Leibrock was just overextending them with every punch, like leaning way too far into it, and which meant that it took time for Leibrock to come back out, and it gave Bell time to work her counters and piece Leibrock up a little bit. And once again, Leibrock circled herself into basically a corner. Bell was again able to get her into the clinch, and that gave Leibrock a little bit of trouble there. And then sequence that really happened to finish the fight was still in the first round. Bell just pressed really hard forward on Leibrock off of a counter, took her up against the cage with her punches. Leibrock was covering herself. I thought she was doing a pretty good job covering herself up, but Bell was finding the holes. She was going straight with her punches. She was winning hooks in to look for the holes. Finally, Leibrock was covered up, but she was slightly bent over, and Amanda Bell just started throwing uppercuts, and it was like 4 straight uppercuts she landed. And on the 4th one, Leibrock fell to the floor, and causing the ref to intervene, giving Amanda Bell the first round win by KO TKO, 3 minutes 52 seconds of the first round. So congrats to Amanda Bell. I'll admit I had picked Leibrock to win this fight. I was wrong on that one. I thought the height advantage and the crisper striking would make the difference, but Bell, I'll admit, Bell made some improvements on her striking, so things to work on. Amanda Bell, be a little bit more careful with those kicks. The first one, high kick she threw, she slipped hard. The second time she threw, it landed, and it allowed her to actually set up those some nice punches to back Leibrock up against the cage. Amber Leibrock, she needs to stop overextending on her punches. I mean, yeah, she was taller than Bell, but she was throwing from, I think, probably too far outside. I mean, you want to use your height advantage to stay out on the outside like that and use it to your advantage, but she was a little bit maybe too outside, like the range was too long, and she was coming just way in with the punches, and it was allowing Bell to counter her better because it took longer for her to reset on them. As far as matches to make, let me see who's Amanda Bell faced so far in Bellator here. So she so far in Bellator, Amanda Bell has faced Brittany Elkin, Toledo Nogueira, and now Leibrock. She's won 2 out of the 3 fights. I'd like to see Amanda Bell maybe against Arlene Blenko. I think that'd be a decent matchup. As far as Amber Leibrock, who fell to 3-3. I'll have to get back to you guys on that one for Amber Leibrock. So guys, that's what I have for that fight. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. It was a quick fight. It was pretty nice. I like the finish. I've stated in the past that featherweight's not my favorite division, but I was actually looking forward to this fight because I figured it would be a KO or TKO win. Of course, you know the thumbs up guys are always appreciated. And what are you waiting for? Subscribe to WMMA now, the best, fastest growing women's mixed martial arts platform on YouTube. Guys, check you later.